We are here at the Worthington Diamond Discovery Plant where the adventures and thrills just never seem to end. What we're going to do today is I've got this dead limb hanging over the recovery plant and I don't want any of the limbs to come down on me while I'm running the plant. So I want to try to bring them down now. Also, when that dead pine tree broke in a recent storm and fell this way, it put one of its limbs in this oak tree. So I'm going to try to get that limb down too. I think that one would hurt more than these. So anyway, I'm going to see what I can do. I've got an idea, but you know how ideas go. They don't always work. So first I got to climb this ladder and get up here. This is the ladder to the chute where we feed ore into the plant. And right now I have plywood over it for two reasons. To keep the acorns out of it, because I've never heard of a diamond being in an acorn. And the other reason, I don't want to fall down in there. And we don't want the limbs to go down in. So first thing to do is try to loop this to where I can pull it down. So I bought a new thin 100-foot rope, but it ought to do the job. It's too high for me to reach up there, so I'm using this old rake, and hopefully, yeah, I was able to loop that on. Now I could pull it and pull that down, but I don't want to be under here right now when we do that. So I'll get the rake out of the way, and let's look at the other problem. See, this oak tree has some limbs dying in it, just like this oak tree does. But we're going to ignore the ones in the top of that oak tree. They come down during storms anyway, and I clean them up. That doesn't bother me, because I'm not standing under it. But this one, I'd like to get off of there. So I'm taking the other end of the 100-foot rope, and I'm going to try to throw it around there, but I need a little weight in order to throw it. I don't think this is going to work. I got the camera rolling. I'm probably going to fall off of here, but anyway, 5 tries and maybe I'll get it. But nope, a little short, right under the limb. I hit the limb. So I'm mainly using this little pick for a little bit of weight so I can throw it, because you just can't throw a light little rope. Now watch me throw it, and it's hooked around my ankle and I go with it. All right, here we go, a little more force. Hit the limb, but I got to go over it. So let me try again. They say third time's a charm, but I'm not very charming. All right, we got it. Now I'll loop that rope and try to pull it all. Third time was a charm. Maybe I'm more charming than everybody gives me credit for. All right. We got excitement. I'm going down the ladder. It'd be real exciting if I fell. I don't need that kind of excitement in my life. All right. You went along for a bumpy ride with me, so this is kind of your adventure as well. So, with both ends of this rope, let me see if I can just get it to snap without me being directly under. Well, that's what I wanted. It came down and not on me, and it didn't mess up any of the equipment. Okay, now for the other end of the rope, we'll see if we can get this pine limb out of the oak tree. Whoops, got it hooked around my rock bar. That wouldn't be good. Get that in my face. Okay, now, just pull. That's what I wanted. It's laying there, and now I can just load them up in the trailer and get rid of this stuff. So it worked, and I live to tell about it.